Check, check. 1, 2.
Yo, what's poppin', people? Pop, pop.
Poppin'. Pop. Like Orva Redenbacher.
Technical difficulties over there with Next Level, everyone.
Like always.
Ooh. Hello, everybody.
Over there with Next Level, everyone.
Like always.
Yep, the volume on that phone ain't gonna work. Brett, show what up, Brett? The volume on that phone ain't gonna work.
Oh, I hear the echo.
Yeah, what is going on?
That master replay.
Hold on. It should be gone now.
Okay. All right.
All right. Well, Next Level is having some technical difficulties, but what's going on, people? How's everybody doing?
Yeah. Well, welcome. It's Friday, isn't it?
Yeah. Trey, what's up? Trey, actually, Trey, yeah, it is not the right channel because I actually switched since I started posting crypto videos on Slangcoin. I actually switched Slangcoin and Slangcast around because I figured I'm already monetized on Slangcast and I don't post any videos on there. I might as well switch those two channels. So when I post a crypto video, I can actually make some money on it. So the new channel that I just started is actually going to be Slangcast now. The only problem is I tried to live stream on it tonight. And when you start the live stream on YouTube, it actually takes 24 to 48 hours to set up. So I didn't have a choice. I had to stream on this channel tonight. But next Friday night, we will be back on Slangcast, just, for the foreseeable future, actually. But you are correct, Trey. Not the right channel.
Not the right channel.
No. Well, we are on the same channel that we've always streamed on, but that will change next week.
Oh,
I hope that made sense. I didn't really do a good job of explaining it, but I hope that made sense.
Yeah, in a way it did.
But thanks for coming through anyway, Brett and Trey. Hope you guys are doing well. Next Level, what's up, man? You good over there?
I think so. I can't get the headphones to work, but whatever. It is what it is. Hopefully the sound's not too bad.
You sound fine.
Thank you.
Sounds better than your Xbox.
You need to stop.
Yeah, man. When are you getting a real headset?
For real.
Come on.
You have one, but you have two Xboxes.
I know.
Like, yeah, dude, you need one.
And for some reason, we never play on the Xbox with the good headset.
Okay, I'll take those headphones to my other place.
It's always the bad headset that we play on. We got to pick on you because you're a techie and your audio sucks.
I just pretend to be techie.
Yeah, we know who that is.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Canuck Mark, what's up, Canuck? Mark, how are you, my friend? Good to see you. Jeremy in the house, what's up, man? How you doing?
What's up, Jeremy?
So what's going on, guys? How's everybody doing?
All right, a little under the weather today, but hey, listen, go to work, do my thing. I'm here, suck it up. So yeah, looking forward to a good show tonight. And I understand, and I see now both of you got your phones. What's the initial impression? It looks pretty.
You go first, Next Level.
Oh,
he's muted. I don't know.
He's muted.
Trey says audio is everything. Facts, Trey. Facts. This is what I had to deal with Lou for a while.
Yeah.
Before he stepped his game up.
Yeah, like that was a big thing, man. When you first started doing this, which was last summer or the beginning of the summer. Actually, technically a year and a half ago, right?
It's probably been about a year and a half, yeah.
Yeah. Like my audio was horrible, and I remember you saying that was the number one thing that had to be done. Get the audio fixed. So it's Next Level's time to step up here.
Yeah, he has all the equipment. He's just never in the right space at the right time. Right? Because he has the SM7B, but for some reason, whenever he streams with us, he's never there.
He's got to walk around the house with those two metal sticks until
he's
they
never
cross
there.
and stay right there.
Yeah, he has this mic, but
Guys,
he's never at that
I'm
mic.
only
when we're
working
streaming.
Monday to Friday. You guys want to stream on a Friday night? I'm not in the office. What can I say?
And then when we're playing Xbox, it doesn't matter what day we're playing Xbox. He has a good
No.
mic, and
Yeah.
for some reason, he's never. I've
So-
never heard that mic. I don't know what that mic sounds like.
These Friday nights just seem like it's beat up on next level day. Like
Tonight it is. Tonight it is.
Tonight, yeah,
Nice.
tonight. Usually I get the hammering.
Yeah,
but-
and it's also like we just talked about. He was having technical difficulty because his headphones weren't working. He just bought my XM4s. Where are
but
those
the-
headphones?
those mics are trash.
You're not supposed to use them for a mic. You're just supposed to use them to monitor your audio.
Right, and that's in the studio. I'm not at the studio right now, clearly.
Clearly. You would
Clearly.
think you would have another setup there. So depending on where you are, you could just go, right? Because you're in a bigger house now, right there?
I mean, it's okay.
It's bigger. You were in a 1-bedroom at the other place.
Yes.
So it's definitely bigger. Because you got your kid there, you got Preppy's kids there, and you're both there. So don't lie to me and say it's not bigger. You're lying to the audience right now. Is Preppy right next to you? That's why you're being quiet. Hi, Preppy.
yeah.
That's why he's not being normal next level.
Wow.
He's being conservative.
That's
next
right.
level.
He's scared to talk back. So we could pick him on all we want, Lou, because he can't talk trash back.
Oh man. All right. That sounds good. I just have to watch my language.
Brett says, good to see you guys. The S22 Ultra is so beautiful. Next level, how's your experience going with the S22 Ultra?
I think it's good. I think, with these phones, okay, with Android phones, anytime you really get into an Android phone, it takes a little bit for you to make it yours. And it takes a little bit for the Android phone to understand who you are. Right. So there is an adjustment period when there's an Android phone. And, some of the initial reviews and videos and write-ups that we've seen on the internet initially wasn't, raving like good points for it. Like a lot of stuff is good for it, but there is still that initial break-in period. So the more I use it and the more customizations that I've done to it is the more that I liked it. Like, for instance, my initial impression coming from the Fold was that the screen was too wide.
Mhm.
So when using the Fold in single hand mode or just using the front screen, it's very easy to navigate with one hand. And obviously this having a 6.8-inch screen, it's a lot wider and a lot more difficult to stretch your thumb all the way across, right? But then there's ways around that, just like there's ways around, the Fold's extremely tiny keyboard on the front screen, right? Voice to text was my solution for that. So there's ways of navigating the screen on the S22 that makes it easier for you. Things like gestures and things like one-handed mode are two ways that when you need to use it in that mode, it's easier for you, right? It's got the best display on the market. So you either make a trade for a phone with, still a great screen, or you figure out how to work with it.
You're not wrong. It does learn how you use it over the first week or two, right? And the battery too. The battery will
For sure.
get a little better over the first few weeks. To be honest, right now, I'm not too impressed with the battery life on it. But I've only been using it for about 48 hours.
Mhm.
I'm expecting it to be a little better than it is with the size of the battery in it because it's a huge battery in it.
Mhm. Mhm.
But I'm not too impressed with it so far. Today's going to be around 5 hours of screen on time. However, saying that, I'm comparing it to the best phone with battery life of all time,
Right.
the iPhone 13 Pro Max, which is doing about 10 hours of screen on time. But it's kind of irrelevant in a way because it's getting me through a whole day.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm a heavy user, right? I've been using this thing all day, like since 7 a.m. probably since like 6:30, 6 o'clock a.m. And I still have 20% left. And I've been using this thing a lot today.
Yeah.
So if it can get me through the day, I don't really care about screen on time and all that crap.
Now, I haven't been able to test this out fully yet, but I strongly recommend anybody who has this phone to get a 45-watt charger. And if you can, get the Samsung one, because I've tested a non-Samsung 45-watt charger on this, and I've tested a Samsung, I think it's like a 25 or 35-watt charger, and the Samsung branded charger outperformed a non-Samsung 45-watt charger. So the new charger, the 45-watt charger, I think even if you have less than satisfactory screen on time, that the charger will make up for it, getting 50% battery in 20 minutes.
Yeah, it's gonna charge really, really fast. I'm actually going to probably do a video tomorrow on the, because initially when I ordered the blue one, I did get that 45-watt brick with it. But when I changed to the black phone, the 45-watt charging brick wasn't available, so I couldn't get it. But Whitestone Dome sent me out their 65-watt charging brick. So I'm going to test it tomorrow and do a video to see how fast this thing charges from 0 to 100 with a 65-watt charging brick. And it's going to be pretty fast.
You know, right before the stream, Next Level, you posted something about benchmarks. What was that?
So there's a lot of talk right now about how, and I talked to Digital briefly about this, but how the iPhone 13 Pro Max is still smoking the latest Samsung devices when it comes to benchmarks, right? And how the processor from an older iPhone is still reigning supreme. And kind of what I was talking about in there is that the benchmarks only show you one side of the story.
Right.
And some of the benchmarks that are out there don't have the right optimizations before running these benchmarks. So the numbers on the benchmarks are not accurate. See, Android and iOS are a little bit different when it comes to, optimizations. The iPhone is a device that's just supposed to work one way.
Right.
Androids have a lot of different ways you can tweak and optimize them. So if you're looking for maximum performance, there's a lot of different settings to go in and tweak. And there's some settings that I haven't even seen people talk about. There was a setting that I showed Digital last night that I haven't seen any. And, I turned on a couple of the tweaks that I knew and that I found out, and I was able to get, 4 times the score when it came to machine learning on my S22 Ultra versus the S22 Ultras that I've seen that are being benchmarked on the internet. Now, that's only one score, but it was still doing a better score than what the iPhone was, only on that one category. So I was explaining what machine learning is. And, there's 3 things that I mentioned about machine learning. Machine learning does things like photo optimizations. It, learns about you and how you use the device.
Machine learning is huge.
It is, right? So, that's going to be something that's going to become more and more prominent into the future. So maybe right now, machine learning isn't something that people know a lot about, but in future software updates, Digital, what's the contract now for Samsung getting Android updates? Isn't it 5 years now?
It's 5 years, yeah.
Right. So in 5 years, in the next 5 years, when machine learning gets more optimized with software, the S22 Ultra is going to have the power to continuously keep up to date. And that's going to be really interesting. It may not be able to, outperform the iPhone in other things, but the machine learning, when I was doing my benchmarks, is the best that I've seen on a device.
Like that's what Xbox has, machine learning, and it's fairly new, with these consoles. So I'm excited to see what 3, 4, 5 years happens down the line, how they develop this. So that's pretty cool that, with the phones and everything, it's also implemented.
Now, just to be clear though, without the optimizations that I did before running that benchmark, the benchmarks on the internet were like 4 times slower than what I got.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah. I can see that.
Mark Baba Booey. He says it's pick on the Canadian Fridays. Jeremy says, "Gotta go, guys. Hope I can get back. Have a great night." Oh, you too, man. Trey says, "It's been a while since I used a Galaxy. Has the bloatware improved?" That's a good question. I use Galaxies on and off, and the bloatware, especially if you're buying it from Samsung direct, right? There's a lot more bloatware on phones if you buy it from a carrier, because the carrier is going to put all of their like native apps on it.
Mhm.
You don't get that if you buy it direct from Samsung. So if you buy it from them, then yes, the bloatware, there's a big difference. And Poos, what's up, man? How you doing, Poos?
What's good, Poos? Team member Blue.
Poos. So yeah, I've really enjoyed the phone so far, man. I love how it looks. It's a Note. I don't care what anybody calls it. There's a big like freaking, I don't want to say argument on Twitter, but people are going back and forth. People being upset that people are calling it a Note. It's a freaking Note. If it walks like a duck, if it talks like a duck, it's a freaking Note. And it does all. It's
Samsung needs
same-
to say something though.
I mean, they don't have to say anything. It doesn't look like the S22. It doesn't have the same it doesn't have the same
Marketing
body
wise,
style.
it's probably better if they don't say anything.
Yeah, I'm gonna say so. But it's a Note. It's the exact same body
It is.
as a Note. Like the same squared edges, the same design. Like you put this
It's
next
the
to
same
the 10
software.
Plus. Yeah, everything's the same. The S Pen, it's all the same. It's a Note. You can call it whatever the hell you want to call it.
Mhm.
Still a Note. Still a Note. You can call it the S22 Ultra all you want. It's a damn Note. And I'm happy about it because I love the Note. The S Pen is pretty awesome. I will say that.
I got my Pitaka case in the mail today,
Nice, bro. Nice.
and I got the car mount for it.
Hmm.
yeah.
Very surprising how strong that magnet is. Very
Super
surprising.
strong, dude. And that's that's a new mount for these new cases. It just came out to support the iPhones of last year and this model. I have both. I have the previous one. So the magnets on the previous one were good, but not as strong. But these next two, I have one sitting right there, still wrapped up in a box. I got to put it in my car. It's really good. Like
Yeah.
the new one. Really
And
good.
It was so simple how they designed it to clip into the vent.
Yep.
I personally haven't seen
There's
a
nothing like it.
car, what do you call it, car mount set up like
Yeah.
that.
Yeah,
It's
got
so
that
simple
dial
and
on
it works so well.
Yeah. It's got that like T
It's a
shape.
clip,
Yeah.
but it clips to the frame of the vent instead of to the actual plastic of the vent itself.
Yeah. And it's got that little dial on it to make it tighter.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's dope. So you got the one that charges also, or just the mount?
So here's my other thing. Everything about my S22 Ultra is turned up to the max. Max brightness, max resolution, max refresh rate, max processing power. Everything is turned up to the max. The one gripe that I have is that Samsung did not turn up the wireless charging wattage.
Speed. What is
Right,
it? 50
so-
watts?
I don't know exactly what it is, but I know that when I plug in the wireless charging and I'm running my GPS with my screen on full brightness, it stays at the same percentage. It doesn't go up.
I think it's 15 watts.
Mhm.
Because I'm pretty sure that's what reverse wireless charging is also.
No, reverse wireless charging is only 4.5 as far as I know.
I think it's maybe you're right, actually. I don't know. But wireless charging isn't ready for those types of speeds.
I agree. But
One
there are
thing-
devices that have a lot higher than 15 watts though for wireless charging.
And they're also very expensive.
Not as expensive as a Note Ultra 22 Max,
Well,
bro.
True, but you're buying a whole cell phone compared to just a product. And Pitaka for the win. Hell yes. I'm sitting here holding the Pitaka wallet while we stream. I love this thing. Sticks right to the back of the case. And it's carbon fiber. Probably an earth magnet, Mark says. Yeah, it's really strong. It's dope. Pitaka for the win. Yeah, Pitaka is one of my favorite companies. Now, you just got the case for them, which is what I'm using. I literally, right before this stream, shot a video So this is the Pataka case right here, and you can tell because of the inside.
Can you zoom that up? I want to see the magnet. It's so strong, but so tiny.
Yeah, let me do one thing.
Like you can't even tell the magnet is in the phone
Yeah, you can't tell.
or in the case. Sorry.
Look how thin that is. Super thin.
Yeah, these cases are super thin, and so that magnet to be inside there is insane.
It's so strong. But I just did a video on this case right here. This is literally the exact same case, but from AliExpress.
No magnet though.
No magnet. That's the only difference. But this case was $20. This case was $60.
Okay, but there's an argument to be made though.
Oh, there's always an argument to be made. What is it?
Well, I had the $20 case, and then try to figure out how to put a metal plate in it that doesn't interfere with your wireless charging.
They sell
And I
them.
guarantee you will fail a lot more than you succeed.
Yeah, they sell them on, and I talked about this in the video I just shot. They sell them on Amazon. You can buy a pack of 3 or 4 for about $6-7. And I actually have one here that Pataka makes. Now, this one is for their tablet cases, but this thing is razor thin. Now, the ones for your phone cases are even thinner, but this one's for a tablet, and this is big. Now, I tried to use this with that case, but it's a little thicker than the normal ones, but it works great. The magnets work. You put it in the back of the case, and it works just like this, where you're going to have something stick right to it. And you can buy these for about $8 on Amazon, and you can buy the case for $20, and you can basically have the same exact case as the Pataka case for $60. But I would still rather have the Pataka case. But the case itself is a 1-to-1 in every single way, except for the magnets. But
that messes up your wireless charging, doesn't it?
No, it'll still charge. They're made. Yeah, that's what they're made for. Or at least that's what it says on Amazon. They're specifically used for the mounts and for wireless charging. I was going to buy one, but it's going to take like 3-4 days to come. And I just wanted to get the video done. So I didn't. Can
I ask you the difference between the Pataka case, now that I have that magnet on it, and Magsafe with an iPhone?
There's no different. There's nothing different.
So can I buy Magsafe accessories to use with my S22 Ultra now?
Absolutely. That's what this case is. That cutout on the inside of your Pataka case is for Magsafe. That is the Magsafe picture on the inside of your case. This is what I have right here. I'm sorry, Sadie. I just hit her. This right here inside of this mount is the Magsafe charger from Apple.
Right.
And this is
that'll
what
work.
Yeah.
Is it charging?
Well, it's not plugged in right now, but yeah, in the video that I shot with this yesterday, I show it charging.
Now, I've seen a lot.
Look how strong it is.
That's crazy.
This thing is heavy. This is solid steel, like this thing. This is a brick of metal.
Damn.
And this magnet just holds it. That's crazy. This thing is so heavy. Now, this mount is from Nomad, and then the MagSafe, of course, is from Apple.
Right. Now, I guess my next question would be, I've seen a lot of, I guess I would call them nightstands, where you would put your wireless phone to charge, and it has a place for your watches. But I don't see any for the Samsung watches. They're all for Apple watches.
It's true. Nobody. I haven't seen one. Yeah, I haven't seen one for a Samsung watch. I haven't. I've never seen one.
But why?
I couldn't tell you, man. I couldn't tell you. I mean, Apple watches and Apple sell. That's what people are buying.
Like Pataka makes those nightstand chargers, and they say it's for the S22 Ultra, but then it's for an Apple Watch. Like, why can't I have one?
Look for one. I mean, see if they're out there and get one in and review it. I'll review it if I can find one. I know Nomad. I've used the Nomad one with the Apple Watch thing on it, so it's like a charging pad. Really nice one. Their pads are super nice, but really nice. And it has the accessory for the Apple Watch on it. But I've never seen one for Galaxy phone or for Galaxy watches. Pooh says reverse wireless charging. What is this Max new you speak of? So reverse wireless charging, Jay, is if you say you and I were out at a bar and your phone was dying, I can turn my phone over and I can charge your phone with my phone. Or if I'm out, I can charge my AirPods, say, with my phone.
That's crazy.
Pooh says, madness. What is this madness you speak of? Mark says it has to be an earth magnet to have that kind of strength. Strongest natural magnet known. It is very strong because this mount is insanely heavy. Like, I think I can kill someone with this mount.
Wow. Why do you have to immediately go there?
Because that's how heavy this thing is. If I hit you with this, you're hurt for a long time. For a very long time.
For a long time.
Yeah, Trey, $60 for the case, man. It's Pataka, bro. It's Pataka. They're the best. They are the best. My favorite by far. And Lou Later, let's talk about Lou Later, because Lou Later charges $50 for his cases, sometimes 60. Exactly the same as Pataka, except for the magnet on the inside. So this case right here from AliExpress for $20 is exactly the same as Lou Later's case, except for the branding. And
there was a lot of beef about that too.
Yeah, there's a whole, because he used to review Pataka's cases, and then he came out with his own lineup of cases, and it was a big war between the two.
Well, let's be fair. He deleted his videos right before he came out with this.
He did. He deleted all his Pataka review videos before he dropped his case lineup, and he caught a lot of slack for it, but he's got a huge following, so he's just fine. He's doing just fine. If the magnet is thin, effect on wireless charging is M8 mag. I don't. Yeah. If the magnet is thin, is less effect on wireless charging. This is why they're thin and flat. They are super thin, man. I was going to order one last week too, and I should have ordered.
Oh my god!
Tech spooning.
How did you put that up so nonchalantly? Did you not read it?
Oh man, I was reading it in the comments as he put it up.
Would that be considered? Would that be considered wrong if
Yes,
I'm charging your phone, Lou?
Yes.
Is that a little weird that my phone is charging your phone?
Yeah, you're touching my apps in an inappropriate way.
I mean, your phone is just the bottom at that point.
It's
that's inappropriate.
It seems inappropriate now that we're talking about it, which is kind of weird because now I'm probably always going to look at it this way. All about coupling distance. That's why thin. Yes. But overall, look, I am really liking this phone, and I can say this: I will not miss my Fold 3 at all. At all. I won't miss it at all. Because I already stopped using it because that front screen for me is it's just not fun. It's just not fun.
I'm not gonna lie. I use both every day.
Yeah, opening it up is still a great experience, and I love it, but I don't use it, and I won't use it as my daily.
So I have your old Fold 2.
Correct.
And with extensive use, I've actually started to see creasing in the screen.
Really?
Yep. And it's like literally permanently creased lines.
Wow.
In the center.
Wow.
Interesting.
I mean, I'm not surprised by that though.
But I'm a very heavy user.
Yeah, and that thing is now what, 3 years old?
Right.
So I'm sure it's been open and closed quite a bit between the time that I spent with it and the time you've had it.
Had a lot of bending for its buck.
But even though it has that creasing, it's still an enjoyable experience for me. And I can't say that the S22 Ultra is 100% fold experience, because I will have another fold device, and that will become my main driver at that point, because there's things that the Fold does and it suits a certain purpose for me that this phone doesn't.
Mhm.
I can understand that. If the Fold 4, when the Fold 4 comes out, though, if it's not wider when it's folded, I won't buy it. There's no way I'll buy another version of that same phone, even if the new one is the same like size and comes with an S Pen, because that would be cool. Because it's rumored to have an S Pen this year built into it. But if it's not wider, I won't buy it, and I might not buy it anyway because I got to be honest. I've been using to get ready for this. I bought the Note 10 Plus again, right?
Yes.
And I got to be honest. This is a better phone, of course, but the Note 10 Plus is still like it's basically the exact same phone.
Mhm.
A little better cameras on here, of course. I mean, as far as the snappiness of the phone and your daily in and out of apps, there's not much difference in speed.
Mhm.
And I mean, other than it being a little bigger, it's a little taller than the Note 10 Plus, and the cameras are better. Other than that, I mean, and 60 hertz. The refresh rate on here, the fact that I can use Quad HD with 120 hertz is great. And 60 hertz on the Note 10 Plus is very noticeable now. But other than that, the Note 10 Plus, I can absolutely, and I'm going to make a video on this. I would absolutely recommend that phone to anybody still.
What does the Note 10 Plus go for right now?
I got mine for like on Amazon renewed. I bought mine for like $420.
Right. Now think about the average person that this phone is still more powerful than anything they would ever need for $400 when a mid-tier phone these days is going for somewhere around 500 or 600.
Yeah. And I want to start doing a whole video series on something similar like that, because say you go out and you only have $400 or $500 to spend and you want an Android device and you're looking for, say, the Galaxy A52, right? Or you're looking for the Google Pixel 5A at like $450. Like that's your budget, right?
Right.
I would absolutely recommend the Note 10 Plus over both of those phones, even though it's 3 years old at this point. It's still better in every single way, in every way. And I want to start doing a whole video series. I'm going to do a lot more phone videos in the future, but I have this phone. I have the OnePlus 8 Pro. Yeah, the OnePlus 8 Pro, which I would still recommend to people. Like that phone also cost me $400.
But I think the only caveat, though, is if you're going to go that route, that you make sure that it's a new phone versus a used phone, because the biggest Achilles heel in older phones is the battery.
True, you have to have good battery health still, but
Yes.
I mean, how long do people keep their phones for nowadays anyway? 2 years?
2 years.
Right? 2 years. So even if it's a 3-year-old device, you're still getting updates for 2 years. And that's regardless of whether it's a Samsung phone or an iPhone.
That's only the newer ones, though. Like the older, the S10 is not getting 5 years of support, is it?
True, but the S10 is, I wouldn't go back as far as I wouldn't recommend the S10.
You just said, well, yes, the Note 10.
The Note 10 is different. I wouldn't do the S10. The Note 10 for me is a better phone. And remember, the Note 10 came out about 6-7 months later than the S10. The S10 always came out in the beginning of the year. The Notes were at the end of the year. Yeah, I mean, it's different now because the Note series is gone. But I don't know. What do you think about all this, Lou? You're quiet over there.
I think it's a sleek looking phone, to be honest. I mean, I listen, the screen looks really nice on it. For me to say that about an Android phone says a lot.
It's the best display on any phone ever made.
Is it though?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, I don't know.
Name one phone. Name a phone that's better.
My iPhone. Okay, now, but I do, I saw somebody's picture on Twitter. I don't know whose it was, but somebody you guys liked. But it showed their screen, and it was a nice setup. and it looked nice. I was impressed. I'm like, this looks like a nice phone. Really nice phone.
It is a nice phone.
Yeah. So for like I said, for me to say that about an Android phone, it looks impressive, and I hope you guys get a lot of enjoyment out of it.
Now, I did put my main SIM in here, so this is my daily driver now.
Okay.
And I'm liking the S Pen, bro. The S Pen with the next to low latency.
Mhm.
It's really nice, man. Writing on this thing just feels. I love it. To be honest, I love it. I love it. I don't know how else to say it. I love it. I don't know how else to say it. Brett says, I bet it to be close to the same as a Fold 3 just with the S Pen. Yeah, that's what I'm hearing, man, unfortunately. And I think that's exactly what we're going to get. But they are saying this year's Fold will have finally the upgraded cameras, the best cameras that you can buy that are available right now.
But what's that going to run?
It's going to be the same price. It's going to be $1,500-$1,600 bucks. It's going to be the same price.
But at the same time, it's not a phone for everybody, and the people that want it are going to be the ones that are willing to pay that price, right? It's just the same way, like for the people that want an iPhone 13 Pro Max, those people don't really care what, like to a certain extent, don't really care what it's going to cost. They need that phone. They think no one ever needs that phone. No one ever needs an S22 Ultra. No one ever needs really a Fold. You know what I mean?
It's true.
Right.
I mean, we don't need any of this stuff.
True. No.
We talked about this last week. We don't need any of this stuff. I'm just fine with a used $350 phone. And I could do what I need to do on a daily basis 100% with that phone.
Yeah.
And for some stupid reason, I'm sitting here with about 8 or 9 phones here.
I'm up to 4.
Yeah, I've lost track. Like I have phones that are just in freaking drawers all over the place. Like I have 4 sitting right in front of me, and I have a lot more than that. I don't know why I said 8. I have 4 sitting right here on my desk because I really need to use 4 right here at my desk.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
I have 2 charging downstairs right now because I don't know why I'm charging them. I'm never going to use them.
But when you want to use them, you need them charged.
True. I have the Fold 3 sitting downstairs, and under my desk downstairs, there's like 4 phones, like older phones, like the Poco X3 and things like that.
Hold on a second. You just said you had the Fold 3 downstairs?
Yeah.
I thought you said you were trading that in.
I am. I didn't send it back yet.
Oh, you can send it to me.
No. Now I'm supposed to send Samsung my Fold 3 and my Note 10 Plus because I traded both in. But I'm not going to send them my Note 10 Plus. I'm actually going to keep that. I'm only going to return the Fold 3, and then they'll charge me they were only going to give me $290 for the Note 10 Plus. So they'll charge me $290 for it. I'm just going to keep it because I like it. So I'm just going to keep it. It's worth $290 for me.
You could sell it for more than that, couldn't you?
I'll sell it for $450 tomorrow if I wanted to.
Yeah, so there's no point.
Yeah, but I am going to return the Fold 3 because they gave me $900 for the Fold 3.
I still feel like they're getting a better deal on that, but
I only paid $799 for my Fold 3. Don't forget that.
But it's also a trade-in.
True. Trey says, who in here is buying the dip? And since we are on Slangcoin right now, we could talk about crypto for a few. Go ahead, Mark.
Why me? Why do I go? What? What do you want me to say?
You're shaking your head. Shaking your head. What are you shaking your head about?
I'm hoping by this weekend to have all of my ASICs up and running.
Why don't you? I thought you had them all up and running.
No, none of power.
How many are not running?
2.
Which ones?
Sia.
You got 2 Sia coins?
I do.
Okay.
I do. Yeah.
All right. I am still
2 out of 12 isn't bad.
12. He's got 12 ASICs, Lou. 12.
I mean, those are your employees, right?
Right.
I don't even have 12 ASICs.
Yeah, but mine are smaller than yours, so whatever.
Only one of mine is big.
Yeah, but that big one counts for what, 6 of my small ones?
That's irrelevant.
That's not irrelevant.
It's irrelevant. It's irrelevant. It's irrelevant. And it's more like 8 of your small ones. If we're
Yeah,
counting
8 times the price
on
of one small one.
Yeah, but I have every miner running right now, and it's funny because I just got my electric bill at the shop today.
Oh, what was it?
It was $900.
Oh, Nelly.
But you got to take into account that's all my machinery and
Work.
stuff at the shop too,
Yeah.
like all the heavy equipment. I have a gas dryer and a giant gas heater that in the wintertime is on all day long, and the gas dryer is on 6-7 hours a day. So
Right.
normally my bill before miners is around 450, 500, maybe 600 sometimes. So electric bill with the miners is only about $300-400. Now that's not the home. That's just at the shop. I still have like 7 miners here at home. So we'll see what that electric bill is.
If you want to talk about buying the dip, though, was it yesterday? If you would have bought the dip on Bitcoin yesterday, because I have a stock and crypto group where I have a bot that posts buy and sell signals, and the bot called the buy signal on Bitcoin, and within one day it was a 15% flip. You could have made an easy 15% off buying and selling Bitcoin in one day. So there's a lot, there's a lot of crazy volatility in the market right now, and there's a lot of uncertainties, especially with everything that's going on around the world. But there's still a lot of money to be made.
Now you're right, and you actually talked me out of buying or exchanging some coin.
Ethereum.
I was going to exchange my ETH for some Cardano.
Right.
Because Cardano had dropped all the way to 76 cents.
Right.
And you were like, no, don't do it. It's going to drop even further.
Who cares about Derek Zoolander anyway? The man has only one look, for Christ's sake.
Blue steel.
Blue steel? Ferrari?
But yeah, so I didn't do it. And now Cardano is up 20 cents from that point. Thank you,
It
Mark.
could still go back down.
Man, I'm hoping. But I'm about to get a payout from Ethermine, so I probably won't do it now because I'll be back up with my ETH where I want it to be.
How many days is your payments now? 6, 7?
No. It's only twice a month now.
Really?
Yeah.
0.1 ETH?
I think so. My payments are usually, I don't know what this one's going to be because the price has changed so much, but usually my payments for ETH were around $800.
That's
But
0.2.
But here's the thing. I don't, my miners aren't always on, right? If my dogs are here and I go to work, I leave my little box miners on all day when they're here, but I turn off my GPU rigs when I'm at work. I don't really need to, but my dogs are more important than my miners. So I just do it. So on a daily, I'm using about 500 mega hash that's running 24/7. The other 600 mega hash is on and off, which is why I only get 2 payments a month. Right? This is what I'm saying, Canuck. Lou's so quiet tonight. What's up with that?
Sorry. Like I was saying earlier, I under the weather today. I felt it
You look
coming
tired,
on.
man.
I felt it coming on all week. Woke up this morning, like it hit me like a brick. Just went to work, did what I had to do, and but I appreciate you being here at Next Level because you're carrying me tonight.
Now it's your time to shine. It's your solo right now, Lou.
You want me to not be so quiet? I feel like shit.
You look a little rough, man.
I feel like look, and I'm not a dude that takes medicine. I'm not going to take cold medicine. I'm just not that guy. I'm going to suffer through it, and when I get better, I get better.
Okay, let's talk about this. Why are you that guy that doesn't take cold medicine? Because I got to be honest with you, that's stupid.
Listen, I hear it all the time from my wife, from everybody around me. If I have a headache, take an aspirin. No, I never took like cold medicine and stuff. No.
Why? Just Just your excuse of just I never do it is not a good excuse. There has to be a reason.
There's really not. Besides, I just
Like,
I don't know. Maybe it's a crutch. I don't know. I can't explain it. I just don't take.
You feel less
medicine.
of a man if you take a cold pill.
Maybe.
do you feel like you need to exercise your immunity, and if you subdue yourselves to these medications, that
That
you'll
I'm
have a
giv-
weak immune system?
that I'm giving in? You know, like I don't know.
Giving into what? Like the man?
I'm giving in to the man.
Giving into the man by taking something that's going to make you feel better?
No, I know. Everybody all day was like, "Oh, take something, take something." I haven't taken anything yet, but oh, we'll see. We see what happens this weekend. But like I said, this morning it just hit me, man. I was like, "Ugh, let me just get through this day."
Soon as he came into like the pre-stream, he said something about feeling like crap, and I was like, "You got the vid, bro."
Yeah,
Everything right. Every time somebody coughs or sneezes or doesn't feel good, it's always you got the vid.
yeah,
Is that your
exactly.
hand?
Like, yeah, I felt it coming on all week. It was cold, and I felt it.
Is that next level's hand?
Yeah.
You got that vid, bro.
Yeah. No, definitely not. I had that once before. I know what that's like. No,
It's different now.
That other variant, right?
Yeah, Decepticons.
Yeah, and Republicans.
Omicron.
Republicans.
It is what it is, man. You know, and I think it's work. You know, work has been crazy, and it burned me out. You know, sometimes it just catches up with you. And it caught up with me this week, and it kicked me in the ass. So
I think,
all good.
Everything's opening back up now. I think everyone needs to go on a vacation. Like, we all need to just trade countries for a week, and just like get rid of all of the last 2 years, and then come back and reassimilate to society again.
Yeah, yeah, I've never been to a third world country. Next level, what's that like?
Wow. Why do you assume I know what a third world country is?
Wow, a third world. Yeah, he just called Canada a third world country.
I didn't mean that.
We got
no, but that would be
they're nice.
cool. Like, if we
too.
could trade countries and stuff, that would actually be dope. I would love to go to Canada.
We can all meet at Niagara Falls and just walk over the border at the same time.
I'm
that
right
would
now
be
in 20
cool.
minutes from Niagara Falls.
You should
Sweet.
you should take a boat over the falls.
Or
You just want me
I think over
You know
there
what?
you just got to walk in like somebody's backyard and you're like there.
I had somebody one time comment on one of my videos and they told me that I should try walking on water. I think they were telling me to go drown myself.
Yeah,
That's
people
not
are
right.
nice. People are nice.
People are amazing on the internet.
Were you here when I got the call in the chat?
No, but I heard about it. I heard you talking about it.
Yeah,
That was
the
funny. I got to
kid
find
told me
that
to kill
video.
myself. He called in and said, "You should kill yourself," and then hung up. And then hung up. He didn't even give me a chance to talk about it. I would have been like, "Why? What's going on? Or how would you like me to do it?"
Tell me more.
Mark says, "With hands that big, Mark ran about the thumb reaching the other side of the screen. It's facts."
My hands are not big, they're just fat.
Is there a difference?
Sure.
The silence says it all.
Yes, there is. Like, I don't have
There's a-
long, big hands.
He didn't say long, big. He just said big. Big could mean thick. When you say she got a big ass, that could mean a thick ass.
Whoa.
That could be a fat
Oh.
ass.
Fat ass. Oh yeah,
Big
that is
ass.
true. A big ass and
Big
a fat
ass.
ass.
Right? Big ass and a fat. I didn't say a long. She got a long ass. Nobody says she got a long ass.
Yeah, nobody said you got a long
Nobody
ass.
wants to say that.
Yeah, nobody wants to.
Imagine- Wow, she got a long ass. Look
Damn,
at that
she got
long
a
ass.
Look at that long ass. Holy shit.
What the hell?
Damn.
We just went from here to demonetized right here.
Wouldn't it be Friday night if we didn't?
So again, next week we will be on the new channel every Friday night from now on. This will be Slangcoin. We will be streaming on Slangcoin talking about crypto. I just don't know what day of the week it will be. It will be during the week and it will be earlier. I just don't know when yet. And tomorrow night, I haven't decided yet, but I think I might bring back trivia. I'm just trying to figure out how to do it. Keeping score will be a bitch.
Mm-hmm.
That's really
That's
the
what I
only.
was-
It's really the only downside is keeping score.
That's what I was telling you earlier. You need somebody on hand to keep score.
A mod or something.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
why when Kevin was doing it, I was backing him up just to make sure, because it can get confusing, especially like somebody who's involved with the show and everything. It gets confusing to pay attention to both.
Yeah, I don't know how to do it because I have the timer. This thing behind me has a timer, so
Hmm.
I can put that up like right here on top of the PC so everybody can see it.
That's cool.
And that could have, a minute countdown each time for the question.
Mhm.
And of course, the questions I could always put up in the banners here, just like this, like what is the starting price point of the iPhone 5? And then when I want to put the answers in, I could just replace it with the answer. But it's a lot of me typing to get it all up and running.
Right.
And then
It's a lot of
just
preparation.
trying to pay attention to everything and coming up with questions. Coming up with 20 questions is not easy.
No, it's not, man. Not at all.
But I think I'm going to try it tomorrow night because tomorrow night there is a Saturday Night Tech Fight. So right after, I'm not even going to say the stream is starting at 10.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to start right after Saturday Night Tech Fights. It's going to go
So
right
whenever
into the
that
other.
is. Yeah.
So Saturday Night Tech Fights will probably be on until about 9:30. So anywhere between 9:30 and 10, this stream will start. But that's if I get it all done tomorrow. If I don't, it will definitely be here next week. If I don't get everything finished, then tomorrow will just be a regular stream. Canuck says, Jeff, was he an old school chum? Who, Lou? Talking about Lou?
Who?
I have known Lou for a very long time, yes. But I didn't meet Lou until what, in my 20s?
Yeah, probably. I would
Early
say
20s?
early 20s. Yeah,
Might have
something
been
like that.
It might have been late
90.
teens.
How about this? 90, 98, maybe 99.
Yeah, so mid 20s then.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
Mid 20s we met, and I met him through another friend of ours.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Mark says we went south fast. We did. The guy that told you to kill yourself. Oh no!
Oh yeah.
No, he was some random dude that called in. He wasn't a friend. He sounded like a 7-year-old, to be honest with you.
Kill yourself.
Yeah, he sounded like he was in his mom's basement. Just snuck a phone call in.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah,
I know a live stream that was happening. I know the YouTuber as well, but he was allowing people to come on to StreamYard and join the conversation. And somebody came on with their camera off, and they flicked it on, and it was just their Johnson.
Wow,
that's hot.
that's hot. There's the real Lou. There he is. That's what we've been waiting for all night. We went even further south, literally. Lou, you're almost out of frame right now.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I see that too.
Like half you just keep leaning back and back. Half your head.
I know.
He's done.
That's how I feel right now too. I'm like, yeah, I'm all over.
Are you going to be able to play tonight or what?
I'm on. Whatever. Let's
Next
do
level.
it.
Are you playing tonight?
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know yet.
Let's ask her for
Let's get
permission.
yeah.
go.
Ask
Well,
for
no,
permission.
because the kids are here. They're playing Oculus, so I might join some Oculus for a little bit.
We could all play Oculus though, unless you guys don't want to get your ass kicked. I mean, I understand.
Whatever.
The girl's
Oh,
not here,
man.
so we have a chance.
Oh yeah, that's true. That is true. We have a chance.
She'll be.
I don't think
tomorrow.
Lou's up to physical activity right now, though.
Damn,
Yeah,
you
I'm
talking
up for
trash.
whatever. I do this. This is what I do.
Unless Poos is here. Poos, if you're here, then we could play Xbox.
Yeah. We'll see.
That's
We'll
nice.
see what Pooh's doing.
Next level, it's a nice clock you got there, man.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, it's
It's
like
handmade.
it's like half tile, half wood grain.
Well, aren't all clocks handmade?
It matches your wall pretty nice.
No,
It's
all
just
clocks
handmade.
have hands. Not all
All
clocks
clocks-
are handmade.
I mean, it's not sitting in a manufacturer. All right.
Well,
Pooh said COD, so we gotta
COD.
play Xbox.
We're playing Xbox.
And yes, Canuck needs preppy. Ooh, pizza. Damn it.
Oh,
How can I get a flight?
I had some tonight.
I would like some pizza. Tomorrow night, I'm gonna have to get pizza right before the stream. And you got wings. I guarantee that's like 100 wings.
Guaranteed wings. Dun,
What's in the other box on the right?
More wings.
That's wings?
That's another pizza.
Now, what did
I didn't get wings
Crypto-
today. This is a Caesar salad.
Oh,
Oh, that
because
looks
that makes
good.
total sense.
Oh man,
That's how you
what
justify it?
That's my wife does.
That's how you do. What? You got more food?
Oh my god.
Is that more pizza?
That's garlic bread.
Now, how many people are there, and who is that for?
It's Preppy and I.
Where are the kids? You're not feeding the kids?
You're not feeding
one
the
came
kids,
over
right?
to play Oculus.
They
Screw the
came over
kids.
just to play Oculus?
Yeah.
How far do they live from you?
Huh?
How far do the kids live?
Like 2 streets.
Oh, that's cool.
Oh, okay.
That is cool. But we've been streaming for almost an hour, so we'll wrap it up here soon. Anything you guys want to talk about before we wrap it up?
No.
Your
but-
pods suck.
What?
You heard
Nothing.
him. He said AirPods suck.
Don't ever speak about the.
Don't go chasing
magnificent-
waterfalls.
Listen, just stick to the rivers and the lakes that you're used to. Next level. No, but thank you guys. Appreciate it. Glad I was here, and see you next time.
See you next time on The Price is Right.
See you next time. See you next time.
What about you, Next Level? Any final words you log off tonight for the evening?
Don't do anything that I would do. YouTube says that I'm dangerous, so try not to be next level.
I don't
And,
believe you're
if you're looking
dangerous.
for me, my name is Next Level Tech, and you can find me pretty much everywhere. I also have a podcast called Beyond the Streams that you can find on any audio platform as well as YouTube. So yeah, check me out if you want. Thanks.
And I thank you, gentlemen, for joining me on this Friday night live stream. This will be. Nope, never mind. I'm not even gonna go there. Not even gonna go there.
Go ahead, go there.
I was gonna say this will be the last stream on this channel because we're moving to Slangcast next week.
Oh, don't ever say that.
But eventually, there will be crypto live streams on here. Pooh says, let me get 2 pieces, some garlic bread and a salad. Mike C in the house. Was good, Mike C? Happy Friday. Thanks for coming through, even though we are just about finished. Canuck says, night all, take care. And he is looking forward to trivia. It will be fun. I'm looking forward to bringing it back. And get well, Lou, he says.
I appreciate it, brother, man. You're always good to me, man. So thank you.
Always a pleasure, guys. Canuck Mark and everybody, thank you for coming through tonight. I'll be back tomorrow right after Saturday Night Tech Fights between 9:30 probably and 10 o'clock. We will be starting the stream, and there might be some trivia tomorrow. But that's it, guys. Enjoy your night. Peace.